Welcome to another edition of the Dementia Care Partner Talk Show. Now, here's dementia care expert Teepa and your host, Greg Phelps.
Hello and welcome to the Dementia Care Partners podcast. I'm your host, Greg Phelps, along with dementia care expert Teepa, and it's time for headlines from the interweb. And Teepa,
Oh
see if you
boy.
can let me sort of run through a bunch of these before you start laughing too hard.
Oh
Okay,
boy.
these five
Okay.
these five foods can cause brain rot. Avoid them immediately to protect your memory, or your vision can predict dementia 12 years before diagnosis. Study finds 12 science-backed ways to prevent or delay dementia. Spot early Alzheimer's. Act now before it's too late. 1 month before Alzheimer's escalates, your body warns you. Here are 4 signs. There are so many studies. How do we separate the wheat from the chaff? Because there's a lot of
Oh my
chaff out
gosh.
there. I can't say bull because I mean it's
Yeah.
just
Well, I
would be
could.
wrong.
I'll say bull. There's a lot of crap out there. I will say that.
Oh,
And a lot of it is just what it's meant to do is catch your eyes and get you to click. I mean, let's be really honest. They do research on what will catch your eye and make you click, what will get you stirred up enough that you act. These are all designed by marketers who really want your eyes and they want your money and they want your attention and they want you to go with them. So this is like the guy with the puppies with the van with kids, or it's like the guy with a piece of candy that's like, ooh, or the guy at the bar that says, here, I'll buy you a free drink. Anytime you get an offer like that, and it's too good to be believed, or it's full of messages of, ooh, alert, alarm, then we should go pause. Let me use my brain. Oh, which one? Oh, the thinking brain, the one that thinks, not the one that goes, oh, yes. Oh my God, emergency, emergency. I might have dementia. Ooh. Well, yeah, you might, but let's not buy everything under the sun. Let's not get involved in things that are dangerous or risky. Let's not, use, what is it? What's the latest one? Something like red yeast from China, where it's been tested to have heavy metals in it. It's like, you want to make sure if you're going to do this yeast that you get yeast that's safe to take in, because otherwise you're actually poisoning your brain with heavy metals, because the storage containers they put the stuff in before they process it are metal, and they're heavy metals.
our,
Yeah.
our parents were right. Heavy metal is bad for you.
Yeah. In so many ways. That hearing loss, yeah, there was that too. The good part was you were moving your bodies and you didn't even notice what else was happening. Yeah.
So how does the average person who goes on the internet, they think mom, dad, sister, brother, cousin, somebody has got some brain change. When you go in and you start typing that in and all these things pop up, how do you, as I said, separate the wheat from the chaff? Because there is so much.
My recommendation to everybody is you need to find a reliable partner in this before you go shopping around online, because I will say there is so much crap out there. If anybody tells you they're going to prevent your dementia, or they're going to identify that you have dementia well before anybody else knows about it, it's like, here's the thing. Frequently that stuff is like, well, they tested it on mice. How close to mouse form have you been feeling lately? Or what they really mean is that you can reduce some of your risks. But if you're already doing all those things, this isn't going to help you at all. So I guess, when you can find a partner who can be curious alongside you, they're not going to like say, absolutely not, all this is crap. Because I mean, let's look at it. That one sounds like crap to me. I mean, oh, look, it even has advertisement in very fine print there. This one is like, oh, it has you click. How many times have you clicked? 7. Well, this is a crumb. This is called the cookie trail. How much do you remember Hansel and Gretel? What happens? Do you remember? I mean, we finally
Uh,
catch the witch eventually, but up till then, lots of little kids disappeared.
Give us little crumbs to follow along. Then we end
Yeah.
up in the oven.
Yeah, and eventually there's somebody who says, "Ha, I got her. Let's put her in the oven." I want to be the person. I want to be Gretel, the little girl that's smart enough to go, okay, let's get her to lean in, take a look at the cookies, and push her in the oven. I mean, I don't want to bake anybody, but I do want to get them to stop doing this habit of getting people to do bad things. And I think what drives people there is physicians who aren't doing what they could to help, health providers who are not understanding, family members who are scared, people in their environment that think, well, here, I've got an answer for you. It's like, there's not an answer. It's a process. it's complicated. And if somebody says it's simple, they're lying. They're just lying.
So if you're at a family gathering, there's a couple of topics that you should generally avoid: brain change, sexually transmitted diseases, those types of
And
things.
politics.
Yeah. It's sort of all in the same category.
Yeah.
But the brain change one is perhaps the one that we should be paying attention to. But if you can't go to the interweb and find all the answers you need, where the heck do I go?
You really do have to develop your trusted source. And we truly believe that we try hard to stay a trusted source. So when I find out something new, even if it's been something I've been saying a long time and it's like different, I have to go, ooh, I just found out something new. And so we're going to shift something that we used to say, and now we're saying it differently. I used to say you have two brains. Now I say you have three, because you do, you always have, but we only recognize the value of the third in what we do a short window ago. I've known about it a long time, but my brain didn't get it. But when I do get it, it's like, all right, let's acknowledge it instead of continuing to do because it's in my literature. Well, that's unfortunate, but we got to go back to the literature and fix it then, don't we?
As a trusted source, can I talk to somebody at Positive Approach to Care and sort of hope that they've separated the wheat from the chaff? You got some people who are pretty smart there, I understand.
We do. And we actually have people who, if they don't know the answer, won't give you an answer. They'll say, tell you what, I need to check. Let me get back with you because I know there is probably an answer, but I'm not the one who has it right now. Tell you what, I'm going to get up with, and it will be somebody. And ultimately it may come to me. And if it's me, I'll go ask somebody else that I know, because I'm not going to give you an answer to give you an answer. I'm going to give you an answer that actually hopefully will be helpful to you and accurate. And if I say, we really still don't know, I hate that for you because I know you want to know. But the reality is we don't know. And I'm not going to tell you something that isn't true just to make you feel better. What I will say, however, is why do you need to know that to move forward? Because maybe that's the better question.
There's that curiosity we talked about on a previous podcast.
I think so. Yeah, hopefully.
Teepa, thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg.
You've been listening to the Dementia Care Partners podcast. For more information on any of our topics, go to teepasnow.com.
Hi, I'm Teepa Snow, and you just found our YouTube channel and watched one of our videos. I'm the owner and founder of Positive Approach to Care. Thanks for watching. And if you have a comment about, or you would, please share it with people you know. Oh, and if you haven't yet done it, consider subscribing. We'll let you know when the next new video comes out. And you might want to visit our website, www.teepasnow.com, where you'll find other resources as well. See you there.